Caitlin and I really talked about it, and we feel that it's healthiest for the both of us that at least for a while we recuperate and I learn to shut my mouth and she learns to open hers, that we're not on Periscope for a little while. Ironically, after finally getting my account back, I'm letting you know that we're going to take a break. I would like to say, but realistically, it's delusional to say that the last broadcast I did was healthy for me. I called it therapy. I said how good it was for me. It may have felt good to say what I said and let those things out, but after thinking about it, it was quite literally at the cost of everyone else's feelings. Everyone's. The police, all of the people who have supported me, everyone. And I want you to know that Periscope became my addiction on accident. It wasn't intentional, and I'm finally willing to admit it. I don't think that in the long run, Periscope or social media is my addiction. I think I got addicted to it because when I began, I was very afraid and I didn't know what to do. And then when I came on here, I got rewarded with attention and money and growth. And I thought that I had earned it. And it was just a fluke. And I used my words to get what I wanted. And even though it might have not have been a crime or fraud or a lie, it still turned me into a self liar. I lied to myself. And as I sit here, I have officially become someone who I don't want to be in the room with. And that's so hard for me to face. So I'll be signing off from Periscope at least for a while. As far as YouTube and anything else, if I do go live, it will be with the comments off for me and it will be off. The microphone will be off because I cannot stop talking. And everything I'm doing is only making everything I'm saying is only making everything worse for myself. And until I can learn to shut my mouth or at least start saying things that are helpful, I don't think it's healthy for you guys to hear me talking. And even though I might not be lying like Katie, I'm saying things that are not helping anyone. They're still just as hurtful as if I was lying. I want you to know that I'm sorry. Everybody that I've hurt, I want you to know that I'm sorry. I, I am. Nobody believes me anymore. So for the few of you that do, I didn't mean that. I feel fake even looking at myself because so many people have called me fake. So many people have called me fake and controlling, and I'm not. And when I did, I swear it's on accident. I swear. I was just stupid, and everybody underestimated me in the wrong ways and overestimated me in the wrong ways. Everybody's wrong about me, and now I'm wrong about me. So I need to step away. I need to step away so I can get better. This isn't good for me. Not right now. I think in the future it will be. I think in the future I can handle this, but I I definitely stepped into an arena that I was not ready for. And I thought because I had good intentions and because I was a good person that that was enough. I'm not going to jail. No, I'm not. You know why? Because I'm making the healthy choice of turning this thing off and shutting my mouth and trying to move forward with my life as healthy as I can. And so we'll make content for you guys and we'll have that community, and that's fantastic. Live stream, though, it's going to need to take a hiatus because the thing I finally realized tonight is that I can't count on people who need to hear the whole truth to watch my whole video because they don't have time. But they do have time to watch a 3-minute snippet of the worst part of me and then judge me based on that. And then try to make decisions for my life and for Katie's life based on that snippet. So I'm stepping away. And I do love you guys, and I love myself finally enough to say enough is enough. And enough is enough. I'm babbling and I'm talking about things nobody cares about, nobody wants to hear. So I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. Peace out. Hey everyone, I just made did a live stream over on another platform real quick, simply to let everyone know that I will be signing off live stream for a while. I've been so hurtful in so many ways, and it's not stopping as long as I do live stream. I'm very good with doing well with recorded content and also being healthy in my real life. But then I get on live stream and I act like the person that I used to be. And then it's like continually finding its way into my real life. And then, you know, someone will make a false call to the police, or they'll make a report, and then somebody will show up and tell me once again how they know the whole story and they don't. And so I think the best thing for both of me and Kate is just to sign off a live stream for a little while we get our lives together, and we'll make content for you, and we'll build our income through the recordeds. And hopefully those of you that are involved, that you continue to watch and continue to support us, because we do need that. And I will work on my mental healing from all of the damage that all of the evil people on the internet did to me on live stream, because I'm not the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy, but I'm starting to act like him. No, that's not me. Not going to do it. I'm afraid of everybody, and I don't need to be afraid of anyone if I just be healthy. When live stream is ready for me, when there's enough healthy policing on live stream, then I'll step back into it. Or when I can live stream without constant harassment, then I think it's a healthy choice. But until then, it's not good for anyone. And it's especially not good for me. This is Jimmy Soroka, a.k.a. Feepy, says, you all know me. No matter who owns the name, you're going to call me it anyway. I love you guys. And I'll see you as soon as I can. Peace out. As I put down fear of things that I don't need to be afraid of that the media said that I do, I'm realizing that between healthcare and the correctional system, they're bumpers. While everyone else is very busy looking for what they're doing wrong, right? And yes, things are being done wrong. The only thing that's happening here with us is we're running into good people who misunderstand our situation, which is fantastic. Now, they understand it to a small degree, and that small degree is enough to put enough pressure on us to, well, realistically, well, no, yeah, to put enough pressure on the both of us. They only want to look at how the pressure applies to me, and that's fine. But it puts enough pressure on us to do better with one another. So, for example, having had the police at our door accusing me of controlling Kate. Now, I'm not controlling her, but I definitely exhibit some controlling behavior. And I didn't see that. And that's the truth. I really did it. And I think that, like I said, a lot of people will overestimate me in some ways and underestimate me in some ways. You have to realize that I have a very large education in certain areas because I just, boom, like I just hunkered down on it. But because I did that, I lost a lot of my own self-awareness. And so I didn't see, because I got so afraid and I had the wrong people in my ear, that I didn't treat Kate equally. And everybody else saw that. But they just wanted to make it their job to fix that, when really all they're doing is stopping a problem. That's not the same as creating a solution. Stopping something bad from happening is not the same as creating something good to happen. So, for example, law enforcement's job is to stop crime, right? Rehabilitation is not exactly their strong suit. Healthcare, though, it is. So on one hand, the healthcare system tried to rehabilitate me. The reason that didn't work wasn't because it doesn't work or that it's corrupt. It is that it is an industry that is still growing and still learning. This is what I want to believe, because I have hope. I'm a good guy. I like to have hope.
and I'm learning to count on hope. That's one direction. And then another direction is most of my issues were caused by my diet, a lack of exercise, and my social environment, and also the media that I consumed. So I was in a very unhealthy place. I'm learning to rehabilitate myself by only consuming media that is positive and healthy for me, by learning who we can surround ourselves with that are healthy. And yes, Caitlin and I would like to surround ourselves with people. We do not want to just be alone. We don't. But we are seeing at a lot of different directions people offering what they say is a solution in return for us to subscribing to, whatever it might be, a problem that, they can help solve. Now, they're right about our problems, but I'm letting you know they're only right to a degree, and they don't have the ability to solve them fully. But we do, so long as we continue to create a healthy relationship and we begin to build out healthy relationships. And as long as we get permission, Katie, you're on board with staying here? Mm-hmm. As long as we get permission, I think we're going to stay put on purpose. Like, crazy thought. But I think we might actually just stay put on purpose, because I was looking at a guy on YouTube who, he's kind of like, there's Ty Lopez, then there's another guy, then there's the Gary Vee. There's one other guy that does a program, and that program has to do with expatriation, literally giving up your U.S. citizenship. And I was willing to entertain that idea, just to say that that was going to be my solution. Now, let me tell you, making my effort, like I just dissed Ty Lopez last night, but I'm going to do my best to reiterate, is I didn't take his full advice. I took the nuggets, but I didn't take all of the best pieces, and I didn't build a business. I took the pieces I wanted and then ran my life like it was a business, even though it's not a business and it wasn't a business. And it just created a very unhealthy and unstable situation. Let me continue this. I think our food may be here. Give me a second. No, not yet. Okay. But every time I get distracted with the camera, I forget about my relationship. And then my relationship falls to the wayside. And then I get upset with her. And then we get into a fight. And not that we are doing that anymore. But my point stands. This is why I'm stepping away. I'm making healthier choices for our relationship. So thank you for understanding. And please realize that at least from my side of the spectrum, I'm making it very clear that any further personal communication is unwelcome. We want to build new friendships. We would like to build a new life in this community potentially. So long as we're left alone and we're not framed for anything or given crap. We don't want drama anymore. We don't want to call anybody out anymore. We would like to move on with our lives and make new friends and be in the community and let people see who we really are, who I really am. And Kate has already made her voice very clear. And it's actually those of you who will not accept what she's saying that are leaving her voiceless. In favor of Kate.
I feel like we're going off track a little bit. Like, I understand what you're saying. Thank you very much for that. But I feel like it's tangenting. Like,
thank you. Because what am I doing?
You're ranting.
I'm ranting and I'm trying to fight. Because I've always had a battle. Just like my dad, there's always been a battle.
Yeah.
There's no more battle. As long as I put down the sword, there's no more battle. But I'm here swinging a sword and people are, there's nothing wrong. And I'm making a problem. And I don't necessarily mean to. I'm just that scared. So I'm learning that I have nothing to be afraid of as long as I continue to do the right thing. And I just have to let the criminals be found out on their own. And as far as Caitlin's side of it, I really just have to keep my mouth shut about Caitlin's side of it until she's ready to tell her truth. And some people are going to believe her, and some people may spend the rest of their life trying to convince themselves that I convinced her. But she blatantly said to me about how a certain relationship in my life is extremely toxic and I need to let go of it. And they are people who said they were there for me truly, but they're there for me as much as they're comfortable with. Caitlin and I are the two people in one another's lives that are there for one another far past any level of comfort. So we love you guys. We do. And a healthy distance is good for everyone. And I'm learning and I'm growing. And I appreciate the opportunity to prove you right about the good parts of me. And help you understand that there aren't bad parts of me. There are just misunderstood parts due to damage. And I'm going to have to heal them and own my own mistakes. So, talk to you guys soon.